welcome. My name is Angelina and you are watching my end of month review where we basically tier rank all the K-pop comebacks and or debuts of the month of January. So yes, this is the first monthly ranking of 2023 and unfortunately it's like I think it's pretty exciting, but there's not that many songs. And I think it's exciting for one reason, so wait to find out. But yeah, there wasn't a lot going on, but it's fine. Even though it was my birth month. I'm kidding. But I'm excited to be back. It feels like it's been forever since I did one of these. So let's just get started. But first, before we get into the tier explanations, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. So I've been thinking I wanted to change the tiers for a while now, make it a little bit different. I just don't know what to do. I have absolutely no idea, but let me show you the tiers and explain them to you. Okay, so this is what my tier list usually looks like, right? I wanted to add like a skip tier. Songs that just like, honestly, I have so little interest in. The minute like I listen to them, I want to skip immediately. Like I don't even want to finish the song. That's how bad it is. But then I felt like, I guess that's what Not My Cup of Tea is for. But Not My Cup of Tea is supposed to be the fluffy version of this song. Sounds like Not My Cup of Tea. So I don't know where we stand with that, because we also have like an honorary tier called K-pop Hell where we put like the worst songs ever, which I add sometimes. How do we have two grower tiers? Cut. So we start off with Big Booty Bop. These are songs that I think have the most potential to be song of the year, followed by Cup of Milk, which are songs that I do casually listen to, but I think they age like milk. They just don't last too long on my playlist, followed by Second Gen Vibes, which are more like, you know, if they randomly played, I wouldn't skip them. But I don't know, do you care about Second Gen Vibes tier? Like, do you care if I would or wouldn't skip a song? Like, that's such a hypothetical. Like, how often does that happen? For me, not too much, because I'll have 5 songs in my playlist and it's very like rare that I'll go outside of those songs. And if I do, I go to specifically curated playlists that I've made myself. So it's pretty rare. So I'm wondering, like, should we just scrap this tier? Let me know. Followed by the grower tier, which are songs that I didn't like at first, but they eventually grew on me. Which again, it seems a little redundant with Second Gen Vibes, like just the sense of neutrality, perhaps. The grower tier can really mean songs that I do genuinely love so much right now, but it speaks to my troubled past with the song, which is supposed to be followed by Forgettable with two T's, don't forget. TNT. These are songs that I cannot remember. They go so under the radar. They're not memorable. Followed by YG's Dungeon, which is where I would send songs to simmer a little longer. These songs have potential, but there's something tangible I would change about them. Followed by then, of course, Not My Cup of Tea. So what are we thinking? Like, where could I add the skip tier? Or should I just keep K-pop Hell as the last tier? Maybe scrap Not My Cup of Tea, because does it have any sentimental meaning? Like, I'm a little scared to get rid of Second Gen Vibes because it has sentimental meaning, but I'll get rid of it. I don't care. Cup of Milk. I thought about getting rid of Cup of Milk because it's, you know, Big Booty Bop, Cup of Milk, who cares? We could just have it like just one tier. But I don't know, like I feel a connection to Cup of Milk. I don't know why. So let me know. I want to add skip and or K-pop Hell and or remove Second Gen Vibes. Let me know how you would mess around with this tier, and then hopefully in February we could figure something out and it'll be a more cohesive tier list, right? Okay, so let's get started. For real this time. Also, how rude. I have Monster in my head. Meow, 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 meow. We are going to start off with NewJeans and their single, Oh My God. OMG. We need to fix this because I'm going to move my arms around a lot. Meow, 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 meow. Kevin opened his eyes. I think he's part cat. He reminds me of a cat, to be honest. I know how K-pop stans are with like the titles of the songs. Some of these titles are long and complicated. If you think back to like TXT title songs, I just say, I know I love you and lover equals loser, even though I'm never sure if it's lover equals loser, loser equals lover. I know some of you guys are hyper specific on that and you get mad if people don't get it right. Listen, Oh My God versus OMG, it's literally the same thing. I know it's different, but you get what I mean. I keep calling it Oh My God because nowhere in the song do they say OMG, but anyways. NewJeans' new single, OMG. This is described described as a hip-hop and R&B song with UK garage and trap rhythms, with lyrics that were contributed in part by one of their members. Honey, I'm starting to like learn the members' faces and learn their names. I feel a love towards this group that is inexplainable, which is funny because I really didn't like them at first. Like I really thought they were nothing special. Don't come for me. I actually made a full review of this song on my channel. If you'd like to check it out, I'll have it linked. We discussed the music video, storyline, everything in between. But what about this song? What about this majestic, beautiful, soft, beautiful, amazing, beautiful song? Can you believe my tasteless ass was gonna put this in Cup of Milk? I shit you not. The original script said I added it to my playlist, but wasn't more drawn to it than that. I'm speechless. This song kept coming back into my life. I added it to my playlist and I was like, I don't care. I took it out of my playlist. Then I would hear it on like TikTok and Reels, and then I would add it back, and then I took it off again, and then it just kept coming back to me, and now I cannot stop listening to it. I've learned the lyrics to the song. I'm trying to learn the dance to the song. This song is amazing. I've never started off an end of month review with so much enthusiasm. This song obviously is going into big booty pop. Like, what can I say? When I say this song kept haunting me, even before I went and saw the movie Megan in theaters, the song was literally playing on the radio in the movie theater. I think one of the workers like put their own music. Realistically, I think that's what happened, but it doesn't matter. It was fate. This song is just beautiful, and I'll personally cancel past me for thinking otherwise. I don't even need to say it. I know everyone and their mothers is obsessed with the killing point of, oh my God, this song has some that I was really hoping that he will come through. If that doesn't go down in history, I really don't know what will. There's so many like beautiful parts like that in the song. So yes, we are starting off 2023 with a bang, a big bang. I mean, I'm looking at the next song, and I'm just like, maybe don't make that joke right now. NewJeans are definitely a force to be reckoned with, and I'm so excited to continue following them. I'm I think I'm a stan, guys. I think I'm a bunny. But anyways, of course, big booty pop. Moving on. So now let's take a look at Taeyang's solo, well, not even a solo debut. We've all seen him as a soloist, but his first solo under his new label, the Black Label, featuring Jimin of BTS. At first I was so excited because I've always loved Taeyang's solo music. From Only Look at Me to Wedding, okay, maybe not I Need a Girl. Scrap that one. But in general, I've just really loved his solo music. Eyes, nose, lips, ring-a-ling-a, like it's all beautiful to me. When I was younger, I literally like ran to my mom's work because he released like a special edition of Solar that had like a t-shirt come with it and everything. And I was like, Mom, please, can I please get it? Thankfully, she said yes, and it was like the best day of my life. So of course I was super intrigued to tune into Vibe, because oddly enough, these two idols give off the same vibe. Do you agree? Do you get what I mean when I say that? Is it the height? Has Jimin ever lied about his height? Like, I'm just curious about that, because that would send this comparison over the edge. Previously, I said the Black Label is where YG sends their artists to die. Do I still agree with that? Like, I don't get how we messed up so bad. And obviously it's my personal opinion. I just really don't love this song. In fact, like, I didn't even want to finish the song. I just wanted to skip it. It's just really not my style. Like, I don't understand. That's the thing when I say that. Like, how do you go from being a soloist under YG and you have like Teddy helping with the production anyways, then going to the Black Label, like Teddy's still helping with the production, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And it just sounds so different. Like, my toxic Blink friend was fighting me to the nail because she is also a second gen stan. And she's like, it literally sounds like the rest of his solo stuff. And I'm like, I do not agree with that. Like, the wedding dress vibe, like, I don't agree at all. It just really wasn't my style, to be honest. It sounded familiar in a really weird way, especially like, this gonna be the one and only theme song. It sounds, I can't think of it, but it sounds familiar. Then the pre-chorus comes on and I'm ready to sing another song. So it sounds like something I've heard before. Nevertheless, this is going into not my cup of tea. We're not ready for K-pop trash yet. We're not ready for K-pop trash, but I'll let you know when we are. However, I will say I did like the rhyme of look at me with Nikimi. It was also like really short and didn't have a lot of substance, but I wish nothing but the best for Taeyang and Jimin's collab, and yeah. So now we have Monsta X's Beautiful Liar from their 12th mini album Reason. This song has a rhythmical and powerful punk rock elements along with the members' passion. Beautiful Liar captures the dangerously irresistible feelings and love one can't let go of. As I was listening to it, I liked the verses and all that, but when we got into the chorus, it wasn't quite what I was expecting, and it did feel like a little bit of a letdown. Like, it was nothing drastic, nothing exceptional, nothing too bad. Like, in my script, I did write that I would put it into second gen vibes, but I don't know that I feel that highly of it, which is where the neutral tier would come into play. Or I'm not sure where I would rank it, honestly. Like, Forgettable, actually. Got the Beat, of course, made their comeback with Stomp on it. Honestly, a subunit or unit that I've never thought we would see again. I can literally word for word quote myself as having said in the past that we're probably never gonna see Got the Beat ever again. I don't know, SM just makes these fun units sometimes, and then like that's literally it. But we got a mini album out of them, so let's take a look. So of course, this is SM's super girl group, and the song is described as a dance song with impressionable R&B and hip-hop foundations. Well, if that isn't predictable as shit. But essentially, the lyrics tell the story of climbing up to the top amidst a fierce competition. I was fully expecting to hate this given how terrible their debut was. I'm sorry, I really didn't like it. But it's almost the opposite, isn't it? This song is almost, it's still an SM song. It's almost a little boring. Let me refresh my memory. I actually made a playlist this time of January releases, so that instrumental right there made me so interested in the song. I thought it would, like, if the song just was more centered around that vibe, I would have loved it. I don't know, it just feels like predictable and very done before, done many times, done all the time with SM. That's just my major critique with SM. They just edit all the vocals to a point where it could be anybody. That high note could be anybody. And I understand that these idols tend to have distinctive voices, right? I agree, they do have unique tones, but when you try to make them all sound the same, then it takes away from the uniqueness of that tone now, doesn't it? But you get what I mean? Like, the vibe is so similar that it could be anyone. Or they're just always doing a chanting in unison chorus. And it's very rare that they're straying away from that. So that's my major critique, and that's why I tend to not like SM songs. But I loved that element in the beginning. That being said, I do think it sounded better than their debut, but that's not really saying too much. It sounded better than their debut, but it still was not my cup of tea. To an extent, like, because I did like that beginning instrumental, I might have put it into YG's Dungeon. And people give me shit because they're like, SM's out here being experimental. Well, sure, but they're experimenting with the same shit all the time. You can only add just so many weird ass instruments to a song and call it experimental before it gets overdone. You know what I mean? Because when you keep editing the vocals the same, you keep adding the same elements, it turns into like this habit of being experimental, which isn't too experimental anymore. Do you know what I mean? Okay, enough with this. Listen, I would die for Karina just like any other K-pop on this planet. But sometimes you just gotta watch those fan cams on mute. You gotta do what you gotta do. Moving on to a debut, we have Primrose with their debut named Primrose. And this is coming from their first album, Red Moon. So this is a duo, which obviously is not like the first time we've ever seen a duo in K-pop, but I do think it's quite rare. Like, I don't know what it is about a duo, aside from the context of there's a duo subunit from a specific group. I feel like 2 is just such a weird number. Even 3 to an extent. I feel like 4 is really like the minimum. Do you feel the same? Like, do you feel less interested in like smaller numbered groups? The first shot of this music video was giving Ateez Answer and/or 21 Missing You vibes. Now, of course, I've taken into consideration that this is like a lower budget production. All that jazz is totally fair. I've loved some low budget productions in the past. And thankfully, given the fact that they are 2, the backup dancers really helped it feel like it wasn't too empty. However, the song wasn't necessarily my favorite. I don't think I would listen to it, but if you do prefer like darker concepts in K-pop, maybe it's up your alley and you can go ahead and check it out. Let's now move on to SF9 and their comeback with Puzzle, which is from their 12th mini album, The Piece of Nine. This is described as a catchy pop song with a punk influence, and the song's lyrics describe the emotions of facing the truth by slowly fitting together one's puzzle pieces of doubt. Ooh. So I did do a reaction to this actually alongside of Monsta X's Beautiful Liar for channel members. And I remember liking Puzzle. Puzzle was actually not bad at all. And I had it on my playlist, but I just wasn't super drawn to it. Let's play it again, actually. Thank God for my little playlist here. Wrong song. I got the lyrics wrong, forget that. I'm actually gonna add it back to my playlist and give it another chance. For now, we're gonna put it into second gen vibes, but I love that chorus, like just all the rhyming of puzzling, rumbling, wondering. Yena! We have to talk about Yena. I love Yena because I'm a sucker for a cute concept, and I feel like she was like kind of the only ones out here doing like proper cute concepts. We have like those cute well, maybe not. I retract that statement. That's not true. She's the only one out here doing like the quirky cute that I love. Because there's cute, but then there's quirky cute. And I love that. I loved her debut and then Smartphone. But then she threw us a curveball with Love War featuring B.O. This was not cute in this. It was kind of cute. Okay, I'll say the reference to Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was cute. There's this scene where she's laying on the ice with the love interest. You know what I mean? I thought that reference was cute, but not in the cute way of like, you know, pastels. The closest thing we got to pink was the red blood. She definitely switched it up this time around. So the sound, like, she sounds nice. The song does sound nice. It's just not my style, right? But there is some substance to the music video, so let's talk about this. So she gets hit by a car in the beginning, and the lyrics express how her relationship has taken a turn and how they used to be lovers, but now they have a love war. I loved the play on words, lover, love war. Get it? And then, of course, this classic scene that references the 2004 movie with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which talks about a couple wherein one of them gets a procedure done where the memory of the other is erased, and then the other gets mad that that other person did that. So then he gets the memory of her erased. This movie gets me all the time. I've talked about it on this channel before, but I'll say it again. Like, as he's in his own mind getting all these memories of her erased, he's realizing how beautiful these memories are, and he's like begging the people within his own mind, like, please let me just keep one memory. Can I keep at least just one memory? However, I won't spoil the movie. I won't spoil it for you. Go watch it. I'll admit, when I looked into the lyrics and looked into the music video more, I did appreciate it more. It's still, however, it's just not my style, unfortunately, and I want to love it because I love Yena. I just don't necessarily. So I'm gonna put it into not my cup of tea, but it could grow on me because I am Yena biased. Cignature have released Aurora from their third album, My Little Aurora. Again, I'm a sucker for cute concepts, so when I saw the thumbnail and it was just all pink and fluffy, I was really excited. The outfits were an interesting choice. Like, would you describe this as like early 2000s maximalism? I see a lot of people on TikTok like doing like Get Dressed With Me, where it's similar style. Like, you just put a bunch of shit on that doesn't make sense, but that's the beauty of it, right? My only like little issue is that this song has the potential to be so much more magical. Like, it just needs a little bit of more of a push, and then it could be perfect for me. It's just missing that little something. But for now, I'm gonna say second gen vibes, but I'm still stuck on that move. That dance move is so cute. Another song that I reviewed on my channel, we have Twice's English pre-release single Moonlight Sunrise, which compares the feelings of love and heart-fluttering excitement to the bright moonlight and rising sun. I was so excited in my review because I thought like, oh, this could potentially grow on me. Like, I'm trying so hard to get back into Twice. I just want to love another Twice release like instantaneously. And it unfortunately didn't. Like, I didn't realize at the time how much I hated Levitating by Dua Lipa, and that's exactly what I think this song sounds like. I just cannot listen to the song without thinking or trying to sing Levitating by Dua Lipa. And I'm pretty sure it was played way too much on TikTok, and maybe that's why I don't like it, but I'm just like, you don't know how devastated I am. Like, I'm gonna have to put it pretty low. Like, I would skip it. I would skip it. I don't even think it's forgettable because it's too familiar, so it's gonna have to go into not my cup of tea. What can I do? Do you want me to just sit here and lie? I can't. I feel like people keep mentioning Moonbin&Sanha, and I don't think I've ever reviewed them until now. You can let me know. I don't think I have. I don't remember, but let's review their song Madness from the third mini album Incense. So this song is described as a pop dance song with powerful bass sounds. The song compares their irresistible charms to a scent that spreads, sending a message of making someone happy through scent. I like the description of that. I've mentioned in previous reviews, I think especially One Us the Same Scent, where scents do play such an important part in our daily lives, but it's really hard to convey that through media, through TV, through music, because you can only describe it. That's all you can do. Which, by the way, has anyone seen the movie Perfume? Because when I was watching the music video for this, I kept thinking of the movie Perfume. And that's like one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know why I hate it so much. I just think it's so ridiculous. And maybe I watched it when I was younger. Maybe if I watched it today, it would be like so poetic and beautiful. But like, I just think it ruined like the process of creating perfumes for me, which is what we see in this music video. But that's besides the point. Digressing. It's, again, not my cup of tea. Not really a sound that I'm drawn to. Not that the song doesn't have any redeeming qualities. It's just that chorus kind of comes out of nowhere and makes me feel uneasy. I don't know. There's just something like auditorily that doesn't work for me. Not my cup of tea. From their first mini album, Rose Blossom, we have High Key and their title track. You guessed it. Rose Blossom. One of my pet peeves right off the bat is when people don't roll up their sleeves to like touch wet stuff. She literally has this cloth. She's wetting the cloth. She's wringing out the cloth and her sleeves are literally like this. I cannot. Your sleeves are going to get wet. It's going to get cold. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to take a long time to dry. You just roll up the sleeves, please. But that's not important right now. This song reminds me a little bit of Jax's Victoria's Secret. I just kept wanting to sing that while listening to it. But anyways, the lyrics are quite inspiring. Talks about a rose blooming amongst concrete until this bleak city becomes colorful. But I felt it lacked that quirky vibe that they debuted with. Like, we went from I'm a athletic girl to then like something more inspirational like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I would have loved to maintain that quirkiness. So it's not bad. It's really not bad at all. I think it's a nice mellow song. Let's listen to it again. I wish that someone would tell me that when I was younger that not all bodies are the same, right? A little bit. I just don't think that I would listen to it again personally. But again, if you think it interests you, then go check it out. I'm going to have to go ahead and put it into Forgettable. I've been dying to talk about MAVE or Pandora, which is the group, which is the title track. So this is a fake group, an AI group, okay? If these aren't aespa knockoffs, I don't know what are. And I'm not saying that just because they're an AI group. I'm saying that because it literally sounds like an aespa song. Word for word an aespa song. Sound for sound an aespa song. So the group is called MAVE, and they have a song called Pandora from their album. Guess the title. Pandora's box. At least that's clever. I'm not gonna lie. The first line literally sounds like Giselle from aespa. Is that literally not Giselle? That's literally Giselle. The chorus also felt very SM, but without like the busy nature, which like I kind of understand. I get why SM is quite busy with their sound because it does make it more memorable. But anyways, it's not to say that the song is boring. It's nice and clean, but it does feel very aespa. So in that sense, it doesn't feel like too original to pair this AI group with this very, what I would describe as an aespa sound. But it is nice and catchy, I'm not gonna lie. Open up Pandora's box. I like the concept of Pandora's box, all that jazz. So where would I rank it? I'm conflicted because it feels derivative, but I also don't mind the sound at the same time. So maybe second gen vibes. Sugar Rush Ride by TXT. I reviewed this song as well if you'd like to check it out. This is from their 5th mini album, The Name Chapter Temptation. The devil said. This song is of course described as an alternative pop dance track with funky guitar and catchy whistle sounds, with the lyrics telling the story of a boy who falls deep into temptation. This song ended up not being my thing, despite the fact that I listened to it like 5 times. Like Audrey came over, we were hanging out, and it just ended up playing on YouTube like a bunch of times. I don't really remember what it sounds like despite this fact. Like I remember there are elements that I do love, which would normally make me put it into YG's Dungeon. But given the fact that I heard it so many times and I even reviewed it, edited the video, had to hear it again, listened to it a bunch of times, and I still don't remember what it sounds like, I'm going to have to go ahead and put it into Forgettable. Actually, I do remember not loving like the slight roller coaster aspect, like sugar rush, that's the only thing I remember, but it wasn't for a lack of trying. Also, I may have accidentally turned Audrey into a Moa by accident because they showed her anti-romantic and she really likes it. But anyways, from their EP A Dream of Ailee 1, let's take a look at their song Twinkle Twinkle. Here again, we have a cute concept, and the chorus actually felt like it could fit into an OST, or maybe it just seems familiar. I think it could fit into an OST, do you think? It sounds so familiar. I feel like I've heard it in a drama before or something, but I can't quite pinpoint it. Maybe not an OST, maybe like a specific, am I thinking IU? Is that a possibility? Or Boa? Am I thinking of IU or Boa? I feel like those are like way far from each other, but I don't know. I do feel neutral about it. It is cute. It is cute. You're still my number one. It's Boa, right? I don't know. I don't think I would listen to this again personally, so we will be putting it into Forgettable. I've been listening to you guys. You guys want more GOT7. I'm giving you more GOT7. Is he from GOT7? Fuck, I don't remember anymore. This is Yugyeom with Ponytail. He's from GOT7, right? Did I invent that in my head? I feel like I've never seen him in GOT7. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but you can let me know in the comments. I remember like reviewing end of year awards shows and I didn't know their names, and people got like really passionate and upset, like learn their names. Like, do you know how am I supposed to learn every single group's individual members' names like just so easily like that? I'm willing to learn, but like like that shit takes time. But back to what we were doing. So this song Ponytail is about well, it's about what you would expect it's about. The minute I heard the title of this, I'm like, there's gonna be a reference to You Just Know. But then I thought we had avoided it because Yugyeom is saying like, you're beautiful no matter what, with makeup, without makeup, in sweats, in a skirt, with a ponytail, with your hair down, you're beautiful no matter what. So I thought, okay, like, but then I got lost with the lyric that said, imagine I'm pulling your ponytail. And I got the ick. I got the ick so bad. I haven't been able to come back to the song, which is such a shame because it sounds so good. And that's not the only thing. Like, I can get over certain lines in songs. You just pretend that they're not there. You put your, what my mom calls her mommy ears, where she doesn't listen to me. You know, I can do that. But just like the chorus too. The chorus to me just feels like the lyrics could be better. Like, love your ponytail, you're so fine, my bae. It just wasn't exactly the lyrical geniusism I was looking for, but it's besides the point, right? The song overall sounds amazing. I love the way it sounds. I love the vibes. I love the instrumentals. I love the vocals. So despite our little initial setbacks, I'm still going to give it second gen vibes. Because I don't think I would skip it, but we'll see where it goes. Because it does sound beautiful. Come on. The whistling, the retro vibes makes you feel like you're on a cloud. So it's a really good song. I'll give it some more time though. I'm a Blackpink stan. I can get over questionable lyrics. I'm moving on. Born skinny, bitch. Now we get to talk about Yunjin's I doesn't equal doll. So this is a single. I wouldn't necessarily call this like a solo debut or anything. I think she has some other songs. Like when I looked her up on Spotify, she had other songs and such. It seems more like a societal message rather than just like a song that's going to come out where she has stages and outfits and all that jazz. But I'm excited to talk about it. I wasn't initially because I didn't think it was all that great, to be honest. But let me finish. She has credits in basically everything surrounding this song. So from the writing of it, the production, and even the artwork that we see in the music video. And I always love when idols are given that level of freedom. And when they're given that level of freedom and they can execute it well, because it's sometimes it's better not to be given. Sometimes it's better to keep some ideas to yourself, but sometimes it's great and it turns out very well. But I digress. The song touches on the age-old hypocrisy of people who consume media, the people who are simultaneously praising people and degrading people for basically the exact same thing. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't when you're in the spotlight. Like you'll never win. There's no winning. There's always such a huge emphasis on physical beauty where the rest is just kind of thrown away. And, that's a double-edged sword of being a celebrity and being rich and being famous. It's a conversation to be had. It's definitely a conversation to be had. And I would love to have it, but every time I do, people lack the nuance. I thought the message of the song is really great. And, it's explicit. It's rare for me to see the E symbol next to the songs that I'm reviewing. I thought it would because I remember watching it on silent. I think I was in public or something. So just reading the lyrics, I'm like, yeah, the message is great, but it's probably not going to sound that good. It's probably not going to be something that I would want to listen to. And then the first time I listened to it, I was like, oh, it's all right. It's not that bad actually, but I probably wouldn't be drawn to it. And then I had it stuck in my head. And now it's on my playlist. So, I have been getting into La Seraphim. Don't crucify me. I've seen just a couple of clips of her and she seems so funny. So it's nice to get into her art more. I like it. I'm going to fit it into second gen vibes. She didn't say anything untrue for sure. When all they see is vanity, they pick apart my body and throw the rest away. Go idolize your idol life, then criticize me. Your idol life. Me. I don't have much going on. I'm sorry. People are always going to have this level of, you have to be pretty. But if you are pretty and if you do reach that level of the beauty standard, well, that's all you're good for. And I can't believe you would stoop that low to attain such a beauty standard. You know what I mean? It's the hypocrisy is disgusting. Maybe we'll make a podcast episode about that. But yeah, I really like the song and it sounds good and I like the message. So second gen vibes. Is this the last one? I think we have a couple more. So we have another GOT7's member, unless I made the last one up. But we have Jinyoung with his solo. Cotton Candy from his album Chapter 0 with. That one was pretty simple, was not a mouthful for the album name. I always make fun of chapter this, something that, da-da-da-da-da. If I was a creative director, no one would be able to outdo me. I would have the longest, most complicated chapter names and fans would eat it up. Fans, they'd be like, it works with the storyline, you don't get it. Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to fit it on the album. That's how long it would be. But anyways, this This song expresses Jinyoung's feelings for the people who always give all their love and support to him, and he participated in the lyrics and composition. Again, I don't think I really have much to say about it. It's just not something I would listen to, so I would put it in not my cup of tea. Not another SM song. I'm kidding. I like NCT. Dream. This is 127 though. All jokes. So here we have NCT 127's Ayo from the repackaged version of their fourth album, Two Baddies. So this is described as a hip-hop dance song with powerful vocals. The song depicts how NCT 127 will continue to create sustainable values in their own unique way while moving forward. Not too sure what that means, but it definitely sounds like an SM song. Okay, let me show you. Does that not sound like Key? That sounds exactly like Key. Or anyone else. I didn't say that. I always think NCT sound so cool, like in their raps and everything. But then just the whole story of the song from beginning to end just isn't my thing for one reason or another. So I hate to be like a broken record with this, but I will put it in not my cup of tea. And it's not because it's NCT, just because I don't like the sound of it. Not even that the song was necessarily busy or anything. It's just again the same criticisms, the singing in unison, the specific vocal editing. Moving on. Last but not least, we have Viviz and Pull Up from their third mini album, Very Us. So it shouldn't be expressed that the letters V and US are capitalized to represent ourselves. It's meant to clearly emphasize us, who have various images in diverse colors, rather than one stereotypical image. We also have Yena, who expressed that this album would be a bit darker than their previous songs, which were more brighter. Pull Up features lyrics about speaking freely and not paying attention to the gaze of others. It's a song that is fully filled with confidence. Based on the teasers, honestly, like, this sound in particular, I don't know what it is. Well, we have it here. I don't love it. It's not my favorite. Again, unfortunately, not my cup of tea. But as usual, if you think you would like it, go check it out. I know what you're thinking. Angelina, you forgot to review Ateez. You're right. You would be correct. Okay, you know what? It's so funny because I'm literally going to mention them at the end of this video in the playlist. They're in my playlist. And it didn't click. It didn't click like Angelina. You were supposed to include Ateez into this video. It didn't click. I edited the whole video. I edited the whole fucking thing. And it took me to go make the thumbnail. So I'm looking for the thumbnail. I'm looking at all the artists that M Countdown released pictures of. And I see Ateez Halazia. And I'm like, well, I'll be damned. Weren't they supposed to be in the video? So then I'm like, of course I have to sit down and like rectify this. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm sick of me at this point. To be fair, it did come out in December, so I'm giving myself a little bit of leniency, but still, like, they're my faves. Ugh. So Halazia by Ateez from their first single album. First single album? Have they not had a single album before? Anyways, spinoff from The Witness. Halazia is a song with a powerful bass line and elaborate sound effects. The lyrics express a ray of hope shining through darkness. So yes, I love Halazia. Surprise, surprise, spoiler alert. It's definitely probably going to be in my top 100 at the end of the year. I actually, if you guys are interested, let me know. I want to do like revisiting Halazia because I didn't get to review it. I think I was overwhelmed. I don't know what was going on in December. At the end of December, I just didn't review it. I wish I would have, but I'd love to revisit it, look into the lyrics, look into everything once more, and really re-experience the song in review form. If you'd like that, let me know. I'm honestly too lazy to do the tier thing again. We're done with that. I'm not doing it again. Big booty bop. Just envision it. Continue on with your scheduled programming. I'm so sorry. So we've made it through the review portion of this video. Now we get to go to my playlist. So welcome to my monthly playlist of 2023. I will be changing the artwork to reflect 2023, but I didn't have time. So these are all songs that I've been loving this month, whether or not they came out this month. So let's go through them. I love Dreamers. What can I say? XG Mascara because their new song Shooting Star came out, and I was reminded of mascara. I don't know why this song's in here. I listened to it a couple of times, but it kind of makes me feel empty. I don't know. I get this like crashing feeling when I listen to it. Please don't judge. I don't know why. I think because like I listened to it during their not during their concert obviously, but during that concert time, and I had like the post-concert blues, and this song, I was listening to this song and I just like associated it with like feeling devastated. Maybe this was back in December, but I didn't do an end of month review for December. But I went to see Stromae in concert. It was fun. It wasn't the best concert experience. Just like K-pop concerts do more. Like he didn't have any screens or anything, but Shoma Josie actually opened for him, and like I couldn't see her, but I could feel her energy from so far away. Like when I say I couldn't see her, I had no idea what she looked like. She was a blob on stage. I had my glasses and everything. Like at least for a K-pop concert, if you're really far away, they have screens where they zoom in and you can like at least see something, right? For Stromae, nothing. But I could feel her energy and everything, and I ended up really liking her, and I really like John Cena. You used to be cool when I used to come through. Now you wanna act tough like John Cena. NMIX. It's no surprise that I've gotten into NMIX as well. Poppy by Stacey. What a beautiful song. This should have been like a Korean title track, and oh my god, I still love it the way it is, but do you know what I mean? Like this song deserved to like have its moment, have its spotlight. I think it was still popular regardless, but do you get what I mean? Like music stages, the whole shebang. Dice, of course. Vamos amigos. Halazia. Halazia. Talk that talk, because I swear to God, I'm not a talk that talk auntie anymore. Isn't that exciting news? You must see a star. Cute song. I remember when the song came out, I thought it was the stupidest song ever. Dope man, yeah. I thought he sounded like a baby. Do you know what I mean? But I love it now. Ateez were singing this in like one of their videos, and it reminded me of it, so I downloaded it again. Same sense, we've heard this before. Is just a magical song. I was on a TXT kick as well. I'm trying to think. I think it randomly played on YouTube actually, because I had it on my TV, and this was like the next song after Runaway, because I promised on the podcast that I would show Audrey Runaway because I thought it was like dreamy and magical, and this song came next, and I remember loving the song before, so it's back again. Yeah. Okay, questionable lyrics. I shit you not, I saw this reel where like they're explaining like the meaning of the song is that I'm giving my crush a cookie, like a real cookie that I cooked myself, and I'm like what? Questionable as shit, but this sounds amazing. Dreamy, beautiful song. Oh, because it was Christmas. We missed December, so a lot of these songs are from December. We missed Christmas, Stray Kids Christmas Evil, classic Christmas song. Forever Young, another classic. I believe I've heard the song before. Audrey says she told me to listen to it and that I didn't love it. I don't remember listening to it, but I remember she played it in her car, and I was like, where has this been all my life? This is a beautiful ass song. I don't remember not liking it, but it sounds like me to not like something and then to fall in love not shortly thereafter or long thereafter. I feel like this came out a long time ago. This is such a beautiful ass song. This is one of my favorite Ateez songs now. I cannot stop listening to it. Oh my god, seriously, if you haven't heard this song, literally go listen to it. It's beautiful. Snowy, a B-side. Because I showed Audrey, I had to add it back to my playlist, of course. I remember I thought the lyrics are 내 영혼이 danger. And then someone in the comments is like, it's 내 영혼이 되자. I literally thought they were saying danger, like you're my forever danger. I don't know. Sue me. So that is it for my end of month review and my monthly playlist thereafter. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also join my channel members by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And don't forget to let me know how you would structure the tier list, if you would change anything, if you want it to stay exactly the same. Let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!